Today I am doing Eliana Kalogeras' makeup. I recently just did Dimitra's and it turned out amazing. I love it. I now use her techniques on my everyday makeup now, and I am very thankful that I have sprouted out and found what I like in makeup. And now it is time to do Eliana's. Okay, so first what she uses is foundation. She uses two shades. One is a 7. I don't think she says the other shade, but she uses Hourglass and she just spreads it all over her face. Now she says make sure to get your neck because you don't want to be dark on the face and light on the neck. And then she says make sure to wet your beauty blender because that is key. There is a difference if you don't wet your beauty blender, so make sure to always wet your beauty blender. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Okay, I know that she already uses like a glue on her eyebrows, and since mine is also a color, it kind of messes up my makeup, and she does it kind of after she sets her face. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then we'll keep going with her makeup. It's not really cheating because we're still just doing the step, but differently. Because I want to learn how to do my eyebrows, but I feel like I just don't have that capability. So I just go with a natural look, but it still gets darker and I can shape it however I want. Low-key kind of look like a werewolf, but I'll just be the hottest werewolf I can be. So it's honestly kind of a look with the beady eyes and the eyebrows. It's great. Look at that. That is very gross. I need a pluck. Ooh. Next she conceals her eyes, and I think she uses Natasha Denona. Is that how you say it? Yeah. I'm using Hourglass's shade Tone. I'm just gonna put it right here. Right here. Bags are gonna be concealed. So she uses a lighter shade in the corners and then a darker shade on the end. And I have my Maybelline shade 110. I'm gonna put it right there. Ooh, ASMR, hold on. Oh, that almost went in my eye. I don't know if you can hear that, but it was good, if you could hear it. I used a little bit way too much, but it just means I look like I got more sleep, right? I look like I've been getting sleep for days. I have not. I have been very, very, very sleep deprived, right? But no one will be able to tell now. No. Okay, so now she's gonna do her lips, and I'm going to use, I know if you watched my video last time, I said I did not like using statues, but the lip turned out so bad that I use this and I really try to line it. A statue shade Pink, and then I also use NYX's lip liner shade Send Nudes. Okay, I've talked about this. You're not a good friend, okay? Friends would tell each other that stuff. So my air just turned on and it is extremely loud, so I'm gonna be using my mic now. Testing 1, 2, 3. After I let this dry, I'm going to go in with my darker shade in NYX, and then I'm going to use a light shade because she uses a lighter pink for her inner lips, and I'm going to use So Juicy ColourPop in the shade Guava Glaze. I have extremely dry lips right now, so it looks a little craggy, but I'm going to fix it up with my lip liner now. I don't know why it never collects product right here. And it's inside my dry, cracky lips right now. I hope this thing is charged. It is charged. Oh, I could have been using this the whole time. Yeah! I really should have moisturized and like sugar scrubbed my lips before I did this. But wasn't prepared. Like always. So what we're gonna do is it's so bad right now. Look at that. I can't get that out. So we're just going to moisturize my lips because this is very, very moisturizing. So we're just gonna moisturize my lips real quick and see if that fixes anything. When I was rubbing my lips together, it sounded like sandpaper. My lips have never been this dry before. Even during the winter. So now she's doing bronzer. She uses two, and when I was doing Demetra's makeup, I didn't know if it was called Anastasia or Anastasia. It is neither. It's Anastasia. I know that now. So I use for bronzer, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury, and then I'm going to use my Anastasia. She uses Anastasia's Sunkiss and Golden Tan. And I use, I swear I said this before, Fair and Warm Sand. Okay, this is the map for the bronzer right now. She says that she does a lot more on her forehead. It's giving cheetah, right? Okay, I think that is good for right now. And this is the map for her nose. So she goes a little bit under and a little bit over. Now we're going in with our darker shade. We're gonna put it basically where we already put our lighter bronzer, just to give us more of a look. But now we're gonna take that darker bronzer and we're gonna put it like right here and under here. And then on top of our eyes. And she says make sure to start in the temple. Her words, where you're receding. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. She said it. I didn't say it. I don't usually like using a brush on my bronzer, so I'm probably just gonna do a quick little run through with my beauty blender just to make sure it doesn't look splotchy. This is what it is looking like up close. Not too shabby. Really bronze, so I really gave that sun-kissed look. So now she says that she uses three blush. I'm gonna be using this. Using this color and this color. There's more of a peachy tone that she uses too, so I might use that one. I don't know, we'll see what these two look like and then we'll go from there. So with the blush, she goes all the way from here to up here. So that coat is done. Now I'm gonna go in with the darker one. Now I'm going to take the other one. She goes a little bit on her eyes and her nose. So I'm going to take that peachy color that I showed you earlier. I'm going to, this one. It's okay. Trust the process. We're just going to blend it out later. Now she just uses a third one and puts it just right here. Okay, so she uses a shiny powder, so I'm going to use this thing called, I think it's Pearl, and then I'm going to go in with my NYX palette and use a shiny one on here. Okay, and now she's doing her eyebrows, which we already have done, so we don't have to worry about that stuff. Okay, so she starts with doing, like, going up like this. My lashes are very short. If you cannot tell, there is nothing really here. If you watch the one I did with Demetra's, I have to do one eye at a time because if I do both and I start with this eye is going to drip down and then it's not going to be as long as the other one. So after she curls her lashes, does the top. She says that you can go down further if you want, and we do about 100 layers because we like spiders on our eyes, which is ironic because I have very bad arachnophobia. So if I want them chunky, I will use Sky High. The only issue about these two, because they are not waterproof and I have very leaky eyes, is they get on the bottom right here, like after a long day. So I kind of look like I've been crying. She goes in with eyeshadow, and at first she goes in with a light brown, so I'm going to use this one. And she only goes to the corners of her eyes. Now this one really compacts and is very pigmented, so I'm gonna try to go as light as I can because hers isn't that predominant, but when I put this on, it's really predominant on me. Flashback to Demetra's video that I made. I mean, it was okay, but it just very pigmented. On my ear. Now she uses a pink and a brown, and the pinkiest pink that I have, I think, is that one. I have my NYX palette. That one looks more like a peach, so I think I'm going to use this and I'm going to mix it in with my NYX one. And now what she does is she just goes right here with it, but again, it looks very light in hers, so I'm not going to go too heavy with it. Now she goes in with like a creamier color, so I'm gonna use, and she says it brightens up the eyes, so we're gonna brighten up our eyes. That is gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so she takes a little something and puts it underneath her eye. I don't have anything like that, so I'm just gonna use that concealer, but very light. And now we're going to do my favorite thing, a wing. There we go, finally. Stressing me out. Now she's going in with another mascara and she's putting it on the bottom lashes. So I'm going to just take my dried up telescopic mascara and use that on my bottom lashes. I hate the fact that my bottom lashes are longer than my natural top lashes. Now she's going to take her eyeliner and go underneath right here. I use a 36-hour L'Oreal. Just follow. Final step is highlighter. So I'm going to take that Pearl, I believe it is, again, and I'm going to put it, she puts it right on the top here. So she puts it right here. Last step is putting the highlighter on her lips. She also did put blush on her lips. Alright, and that was the last and final step. I just sprayed my face with my all-nighter, and I'm going to curl my hair, and I will be back. And this is the final look. I really like it. I really think this matches me. But let me know if Demetra's matched me more or if Eliana has matched me more. I really like Ellie's. It's like maybe you're going outside or just a little bit of a casual makeup that still makes you look good even if you're not dressed up. And Demetra's is more like going out, and I really like both of them, and I will add both of their makeup routines into mine. So I thank you for that. And I can't wait to do Sundays next, and yeah. Thank you, Eliana Kalogeras.